Hey guys, welcome back to Civilization 6 Rise and Fall. We are going to be playing as Hojo Tokimune of Japan. We'll be on Emperor difficulty, standard speed, continents small. And we will go with World Age New to get more hills. And for fun, we will go with Resources Abundant. So let's get started. And on the other side of Sean Bean's intro, we'll go ahead and get into the features and abilities. Let's take a look at Hojo's features and abilities. He has Divine Wind. Land units receive +5 combat strength in land tiles adjacent to coast. Naval units receive +5 combat strength in shallow water tiles. Build encampment, holy site, and theater square districts in half the time, which is something I appreciate as a production player. And Meiji Restoration. All districts receive an additional standard adjacent bonus for being adjacent to another district. So that's going to factor in how we set up our cities. And we wouldn't be Japan if we didn't have the unique unit of a samurai. And we also have the electronics factory as our unique building. Alright, so stone, sheep, rice, amber, and some wine. So looks really good along with some tea. Let's take a look. Some tea over here as well, which we'll be able to reach. I don't see any reason to move the city. I was kind of thinking maybe to this tile or even this tile to get us closer to the wine and the mountain, but then we'd have to cross the river, and that's 2 moves. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set down on a 2-2, and we'll leave it on a 2-2 of the sheep. That's going to be great. Grab animal husbandry. It's great to have you guys back in Civilization 6. Based upon your activity and responses, it would appear that you guys prefer the play-by-play of Civ 6 versus intermittent play. So we'll do a play-by-play game. And I'm pretty happy doing that. That way you guys can see all that actually happens in the game. And I think you guys kind of appreciate that. So that's what we will do. Nice little spot here, although I wouldn't mind having one of the cities near the coast so that we can take advantage of our abilities, but that also will depend on who our neighbors are. Let's just make one more bump up here. Alright, so there's a Barbarian Camp. And a tribal village. I like this area. I like the map. So far, so good. Now, we are on the coastline, so we should be getting a decent bonus for fighting that barbarian. I believe it does count towards even barbarians versus just an AI unit is the way I would think, but based on his damage it doesn't appear that way, which is kind of curious. We'll grab mining, so if we should get a builder from a tribal camp or tribal village, then we'll be able to go ahead and work that amber. Still not good enough to bring the slinger in on that yet. That's kind of really curious.
That is best.
Now we'll get the policy bonus for barbarians with discipline. And we'll go with God King until we get our Pantheon. We should be able to find a continent soon. Take a look over here to our east. He might jump out. Yeah, he's going to jump out. Okay, well, if he wants to do that, I'm okay with it. Another tribal village. That means that there isn't an AI close to us, or isn't relatively close to us. I need to move this guy just in case he wants to try to come after the warrior. Then we'll lose our opportunity to get our bonus. Excellent. So now we'll be able to get our boost to archery. Another nice little area over here too. I like this wheat. You just see what's over here, but like right here wouldn't be bad. But it might be a little too far. Yeah, I want to see what's right in here before I make that decision. But we do want one in this area. I just like building a city near the water, so we get that housing bonus and river bonus. Well, I'm kind of encouraged that we're getting a lot of these tribal villages, which suggests to me that there isn't an AI near us. And we got the Matterhorn.
Of respect and admiration.
Let's see what bonuses those are for yields. Looks like culture, production, and food. So that's awesome.
Who deserves more credit than the one?
Okay, some additional pop. Oh boy, I wonder if we're on an island here. I'm kind of thinking right where the slinger is. That's going to give us cattle, rice, wheat, stone, and tea. It won't put us on the coast. We'll be 3 tiles away from a... We also have the mountain here. We'll have some stone. We'll have a mine here, and then we can work some of the mills here for production. I think right here, it's just a little further out than I would like, particularly for setting up our cities, but I think we could go on this forest right here, but we would lose the cattle. Well, I think right here, plus the advantage of using this mountain, that's going to have to be it right there. That's what I'm going to go with. You know, we could even make... I think we're on an island to ourselves here, it would appear. There is Zanzibar. That is a gold city. That is the first one, or we are the first ones to meet them. So, that's very interesting. Okay, so we get Alpine Training. So, we'll want to send our units up there to go near the Matterhorn and get that training. Oh, we have, did we not clear that camp? We did, and there's another one that spawned there, apparently. Well, we put a city here. I need to look down here too, but this right here just gives us more of an advantage to take advantage of all this right here. We'll get a settler, and then we'll get a builder. My guy's going to get beat up over there. I'm going to need to move him. Interesting. Nice area over here for a city too. Want to see what's around this water. Okay, interesting. Torn. I'm torn. I still feel like a city should go right here, though. I really do. Or even like right here. And then another one. So torn about where that should go, really. I hope we do meet another AI with the scout. I've heard that if you meet it with a scout versus a military unit, you're supposed to get better decorum with the AI. I don't know if that's true or how accurate that is.
I thought Clay must feel happy.
I've never really thought about it, to be honest. So there's Buenos Aires, and it was not the first city that we met. So there is an AI probably over here. If we can meet one, we'll get a boost to writing, which would be nice. So let's go ahead and move this guy. I know I did that. That was actually an accident that I deleted it, but it probably came in handy that I did. I'm thinking maybe right here. And then another city over in this area, but I'm thinking I don't want it to be too far away from this city, because we want to be able to work all of our tiles synergistically. I'm moving him this way because if there is a AI up that way, then I definitely want to meet it with the scout. And I don't really want them, I don't really want to meet another AI right now until we can secure some of these really nice spots. Yeah, I'm thinking right here. Plus we'll get crab, we'll get rice, we'll get the stone, we will get the tea. But right here, and we'll be next to a mountain. But then we may want to put the science buildings near these rainforest. So I'm thinking right here, and then maybe another city, like even right here. So that gives us better usage of the topography. And then maybe like one right here. I don't want the cities clustered together. Might even have to make the city on the wheat. See, it would need to be as far as the wine. Making one right here would seem kind of silly. Of course, I'll just have to kind of get a feel for what it'll be like once we get that other city down. And then what's over here? There's Brazil. And he encountered our warrior with his scout. So we're getting some good error score as well. City here. Wouldn't mind one like right over here either. A lot of resources over here. Right here's good too. Wheat, tea, diamonds. And would be next to water. That's a possibility. One we'd have to pursue probably before this area over here, because this is Brazil's second city. So you know he's going to be coming out with a third. We need to get to this we need to get to this tribal village before his scout does. So let's block him. Yeah, he's got to get past two hills here, so we'll block him out of the way. And we just did block him too.
Positive aspect of trade, I suppose.
Okay. Let's go ahead and bring these guys back. And we might even be able to steal that camp from him as well. That would be nice. More error score and more gold. Gold is looking good. And we will need to get a little bit of defenses for the settler. So, yeah, I don't want to make any changes until we get our Pantheon. What we could also do is even secure a spot over here just to block Brazil entirely. Like right where this camp is. And then maybe cut him off from the amber. Let's see if we could even settle. Yeah, I knew it was going to have to be right on that camp. But that wouldn't be a bad wouldn't be a bad spot. If for no other reason to block him out. Of course, we would have to purchase this tile and this tile, but he's going to probably be going for that amber. That's the thing. I think these guys would be more useful over here in case Brazil decides to get some ideas of expansion of their own. So there's Babylon. Maybe he'll go after the scout. We're going to go ahead and grab the Barbarian Camp too. So we got really lucky. We were able to grab both the tribal village and the Barbarian Camp from Brazil. Just lucky tile movement.
shot an arrow into the air. It
So, the only thing about this spot right here is the lack of production is going to be my only concern. We do have some forest, but we've got to block Brazil because he will certainly gobble up this area over here, which might not be a major deal, but I don't want him over here. We wanted, if we're playing rather peacefully, then we're going to want at least 6 cities. And we want to make sure that our locations are secured fairly well, but we will need to make one. So I might have to go ahead and put it down right here now and just block him. And we'll just, you know, work with the hand we're dealt here as far as the tiles. But I think we'll still be fine. We'll have bananas in reach. He'll grab this banana from us probably. But we'll have this mountain here as part of our science building. And maybe a city here with a science building next to the rainforest. So we'll take a look at that. Let's go ahead and take that barbarian out. And we'll start moving our settler in that direction. See, it's saying right here, which is not a bad idea, but I'd rather be on the river. However, I think I like the game's idea because if we start one here, we'll have the amber, we'll have the wheat, and we might be able to buy our ways to the diamond. I do want a city here. A city here would not be very practical, but one over here might. But we'll see. But I think I like the game's suggestion very much. We won't be near water, but I like the suggestion. I think the area will be great. We can grab that diamond from Buenos Aires like right now or ASAP. Whoops. Let's go ahead and get writing. And let's go ahead and get our builder so we can get some of our tiles worked. Although we don't have any rice within range or wheat to be able to get the bonus towards irrigation, unfortunately. So I guess we'll have to do the 8 turns for it. Well, guys, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the first episode. I want to thank all you guys for being a part of the channel. And I like the encouragement you guys give me for playing Civ 6. It is a different game for the channel, but nonetheless, if you haven't already, guys, go ahead and click on that watermark or channel icon you see appearing on the screen to subscribe to the channel. And then click on that bell so you guys can get notifications when we play the next game of Civ or when other channel uploads come along. And I will see you guys in the next game.